Let me test the system, make sure I don't have any feedback. Testing. Okay, sounds good. Hey, Miss Mary.
Yes, sir.
That's one of the funny things about this morning. I think Griggs is on the 26th, and they only gave me the names for the folks on the 27th. Give me 1 second.
Okay. So
Yeah.
they didn't give you anybody for Wednesday?
That's what I think
I
is
mean,
happening.
for Thursday?
I think that's what has happened. Give me 1 second.
All right.
That's correct. Oh, Lord. That is correct, ma'am. Okay. We'll see how this plays out.
Okay. Let me see if I can reach out to the jail to make sure that's correct, okay?
No, we spoke already.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, well, okay.
I see you trying to take care of me. I got you.
Well, Judge Cooper, you know I'm going to take care of you, so I just wanted to make sure we were.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I started my morning off the way I did. Welcome to Saturday.
Exactly.
All right, I think we'll be ready in a minute here.
Okay.
Hey, you ready for the guys to come out, Judge? The guys?
Ready when you are. Ready when you are.
Come on, ladies. Just stand on the blue line. Wherever you see a blue line, just stand. Make sure your hands behind your back and the mask is up here. There's two of them. And then, right here.
This gentleman here.
Let's start.
All you're gonna do is just be a blue line. Listen to what the judge is saying. Raise your right hand, raise your right hand.
Okay, Judge Cooper, we're ready.
All righty. Good morning, everybody. I want to make sure that you can hear me all the way in the back. So I'm gonna need y'all to raise your right hand. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, raise your right hand, please. All right. I see one gentleman got his left hand up. Your other right, sir. All right. Make sure y'all pay attention forward. All righty. With your hands raised, I didn't tell you to put them down. With your hands raised, keep your hands raised. Do you swear or affirm that any information you'll give before the court today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If you so agree, please put your hands down. Good afternoon. I'm Judge Cooper, the presiding magistrate. This is the 27th day of November for the purpose of conducting first appearance hearing. I'm going to take a couple minutes to speak with you all because I think it's important that you understand what's going on. First, I'm not here to take any information or talk to you about anything that may have happened between you and whomever, to even include the police. This afternoon, my job is to do a couple things. One, inform you of your rights as an accused. 2, provide counsel to assist you if it is determined that you require the assistance of counsel to appoint counsel to assist you. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that per the order of Chief Judge Wanda Dallas, you will all be appointed counsel today. You may then hire your own counsel later, and I'll speak with you a little bit more about that. 3, I'm going to tell you what the charges are against you going forward. And 4, to inform you of your court date. All right, let's start with your rights. Standing before me this morning, you're an accused. That's all. You're not guilty of anything. And as an accused, you have the right to remain silent. But should you give up that right, anything you say can and will be used against you in a later hearing, should your case go to trial. During this and all proceedings, you are presumed innocent until the state proves your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to an indictment by grand jury for felonies or by accusation if you're charged with a misdemeanor. You have the right to a speedy and public trial by jury, the right to see, hear, and cross-examine witnesses or call to testify against you. You also have the right to call witnesses on your own behalf. You also have the right to testify and offer evidence on your own behalf. But should you choose not to testify, there can be no presumption of guilt raised, meaning you don't have to testify because it may, if you choose not to testify, they cannot presume you're guilty. All right, let's talk about your right to counsel. You have the right to an attorney throughout this and all stages of your case. And as I've stated before, per the order of our chief judge, an attorney has been appointed to represent you. Either that attorney or someone from that attorney's office is to come and see you within 72 hours. That's the person whom you tell whatever. Because as a judge, I can't take any information nor assist you. All I will be able to tell you is the things I'm going to tell you about: your court date, your charges, etc. Now, let's talk about bond. Some of you will be allowed to post an unrestricted bond for your release from jail pending the prosecution of this case. Bond may be posted using cash, commercial, or property. I will begin with cash. If we say your bond is $3,000 and you have someone with that amount of funds, they will take the funds to the sheriff's office and they'll place the funds with the sheriff. When your case is finished, that same person goes and get their funds back. Now, if I say a bond is $3,000 and when they go to make a bond, it may be $3,200, understand that there's certain fees that are imposed by the sheriff's office, taxes, state, stuff like that. I do not have any visibility of that. My goal is to make sure that you're all treated the same bond, same offenses, that type of things. Second, commercial. Let's say you do not have someone who have that amount of funds. Then you may use a bonding company approved by the sheriff. For a $3,000 bond, bonding companies charge 10 or 15% of the amount of your bond. So they'll charge about, for a $3,000 bond, they may charge from $300 to $400. The person or friend pay the $300 or so. The bonding company comes and they post your bond. The difference is the funds paid to the bonding company, that's their fee. No one gets that back. Or you may use property. If you have someone, again, that has about 3 to 4 times the amount of your bond and they have equity in deed in a piece of property, they come and they leave their deed with the sheriff. When your case is over with, they go and they get their deed back. Now, there's some conditions where I'm not authorized to grant you a bond. If you're currently on probation or parole, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond. And some offenses, I may just deny you bond. But again, primarily, if I say I'm not granting you a bond this morning, it'll be because the information shows that you're currently on probation or parole. Now, on all bond, there's a general condition that while out on bond, you'll remain law-abiding. You won't violate any laws. That's a general condition on all bonds. Some bonds may have a specific condition that prohibits you from contacting a certain person or going around a certain place. Understand, if you violate those terms, you'll be subject to having a new charge, and you will not be allowed to make bond for the remainder of the process. Now, if your family member is listed as a victim on your accusation, then that family member cannot make bond, will not be allowed to make bond for you. I'll state it again. If your family member is listed as a victim and are qualified if there's a no contact provision, then that family member cannot make bond for you. Now, if you're charged with a felony offense, your court date is going to be January 11th of 2021. That'll be your preliminary hearing. Again, if you're charged with a felony offense, your court date will be January 11th of 2021. If you're charged with a misdemeanor offense, your court date is scheduled for December the 8th. Now, if you're charged with a misdemeanor, you have an option. If you make bond or post bond, that date will get canceled and you get your new court date for the next year. Again, misdemeanor, post bond, the date of December the 8th will be canceled and you get your next court date for later on into next year. Or you may even waive your preliminary hearing. Waiving is speeding it up. If you waive your preliminary hearing, you're not giving up any of your rights. If you qualify for counsel, I'm still going to appoint counsel to assist you. All it means is if you choose to waive rather than December the 8th, you may have a court date maybe around December the 4th or December the 3rd. Decision you're making that you want to speed it up. Now at this time, I'm going to release you back to the deputies. Just follow their instructions. And when you come up to the podium, say your name so I'll make sure I have the right person. And I'll inform you specifically of your charges against you and anything else that I need to inform you of. Thank you very much.
China.
Councilor Florio, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, we'll figure something out here in a minute, whether it applies to you and your client, okay? And you'll see I'll inform you at the appropriate time. But right now, I know that you're here, so just stand by.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
That's what Taylor be chewing on. Oh, yeah, you know I do.
China, right?
unknown caller.
Hey, to the jail. I'm ready when you guys are.
We're ready, Judge.
Hey, I'm waiting on you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon, young lady. Can you see me, hear me?
Yes.
Alrighty. What is your name, please?
China Ingram.
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 Give me a second. C China Ankrah.
Yes.
Okay. All righty. Miss Ankara, stand by. Hey, Deputy Taylor?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what's going on. I think you have the people, do you have the folks from the 27th also, or you just have folks from the 26th?
Folks on the 26th.
Okay, that's what, okay, all right. I thought you might have had both. All right, you're gonna get a call here from your supervisor in a little bit, okay?
We did at one point in time, but we only had